Good day, folks. Scott with S&C Livestock. Just up doing a little tour of the property. Had some requests to get a video out from some family on the east coast of Canada. But there's a couple of our steers. They've done quite well on the grass this summer. These two here. That feller over there. And this guy right here in front of me. Their due date's coming. October's processing time here for S&C Livestock. So that's quickly coming. We've got a gal over here. We thought might have an issue with bloat. And we did some consulting. Like I've said in the past, it's good to have some people in your network that you can reach out to, other than always just going to the vet. But yeah, anyways, she ended up not being bloated. Her new name is Tess, aka 2-ton Tessie. She's just a big girl. Just a big gal. Anyways, the big request was about getting an update on the grizzly situation in our local area. So the neighbor to my east, who lost the large sow pig, the next night the grizzly did come back and try to get another dinner from her place. Did take quite a swipe out of another sow, which ended up having to be put down the next day. And some unfortunate luck for her place, she also had an older horse that ended up needing to be put down, which they did themselves out in the back part of their land. And the grizzly's been caught on camera feeding on that horse. So Fish and Wildlife officers moved their trap over to that location, but have been unsuccessful in capturing it and its cub. Just north by a mile or two from their farm, another rancher lost a cow due to bear attack, grizzly. And then to our east, or more to our west, I guess, sorry, our northwest, another neighbor down that would be about 4 miles, lost a cow to grizzly. Yeah, so the grizzlies are very active in our area right now due to the drought we have suffered from this year. Their food source is limited, so the berry growth did not happen for them. So, and they're prepping for their hibernation, so they're going after whatever easy food they can get their hands on. So that's unfortunate for ranchers and farmers. So we're on the steady lookout. The coyotes have been really active lately as well. They're not such a threat. They don't seem to bother anything around my place. They do their own thing, and we do ours. But we have trapped them in the past. We've had a Alberta trapper who's a family member come in and take coyotes off the property just to lower the numbers. And last winter trapped 16 coyotes right here in our home quarter here. So their numbers are up, but that's all right. We've brought the cows up and the calves up to the main pasture, where it's their favorite place to be. They're very comfortable up here. As I mentioned in the last video, we were going to rotate through. So as of right now, we have everything except one small hayfield opened up to our cattle. They have full reign of the entire property. In probably about a week, we have to go down and put up some temporary electric fencing around our hay that we currently have stored in that small hayfield. It's approximately 6 acres. Nothing of any great size, but we need to fence it off so that we can let them go and graze through it. It did get a little bit of growth back, so we're going to allow them to clear that up before the end of the season here. Speaking of coyotes, this one thinks like sometime he is a coyote. He's always out there trying to aggravate them. Any chance he gets. That's Hennessy. He's our cattle dog. He works for Mom. He doesn't work for me. He wouldn't listen to me moving cows if I don't think if my life depended on it, but he sure works for Mom. That's our boy right there. Mama's boy. He thinks he rules the roost. Anyways, that's the situation with the Grizzlies. It's not good. It's not good at all. They're still creeping around here. We got to keep we've been up in our our patrols through the property more and more now. That they're taking more critters from the local area. So it's 3-4 times a day we're running up through the pastures, making sure that our group's in a safe place. Here's the one we call Tess. I'm going to show you why we call her Tess. She's not the kind of cuddle cow that some people think of cows. She is quite wide. Hennessy? No. As you can see, she'd be hard pressed to squeeze through a small location. But we had one before, a couple years ago, similar. And once she's calved out, she kind of slims down. But maybe she's hauling twins. Maybe she's got a couple on board. But they're not due to, our cows aren't due to calve until March, April time. So she's got a ways to go yet. Other things happening around here this week, we're going to be bringing in a hoof trimmer. We have a few that do need some attending to. And the main one is right there. That's our girl, number 25, who's been with us right from the get-go. She's got some issues there she needs taken care of. So since we're going to have them come out, the hoof trimmer we use is Wasey Townsend. He's from Sylvan Lake area, which is about 45 minutes from us. He's going to come out and he's going to clean them up, give them all a nice pedicure, make them feel good, get them ready for winter. He's also going to do a couple that are here for my sister, and that way they'll be all looked after for going into winter. We'll soon be going to auction. It's coming up pretty quick on us here. Next month we'll be sending calves out to auction. Currently the prices are holding pretty decent, so fingers crossed that when we actually get there that the market will still be holding, but you never know. It can be pretty volatile, the cattle market, and one week you could be thinking, hey, next week I'm going there and I'm gonna actually have a paycheck from my farm, and you walk out wondering how you're gonna pay for the month's bills. But we'll figure it out and we'll see. Hopefully we hit it pretty good. This is Moonstruck. It's our girl. She'll be having her first calf in 2022 in the spring, hopefully, if everything goes well. She's a fine looking piece of cattle right there. She's a good looking girl and bossy. Boy, she runs the roost around with these guys quite often. I see her being the lead cow here in a short time. But other than that, we did some maintenance up here in this upper pasture while the girls were out of it. Right there where I'm going to pan from, so right there is a fence that separates those two fields. Across to where the cattle oiler is and back to the tree line. That was originally cleared in 2019 of poplar trees. It was a full stand of poplar, and they started coming back, so we had to do some bush hogging. Cleared there. We cleared down along the pipeline right away that runs on the east side of our property, and then up and behind where those trees are, behind that oil station, there's another pipeline right away that runs on the south side of our property. We cleared that as well, cleaned it up so that it wouldn't overtake our pastures. But anyways, just thought we'd get this out. You guys would see what's going on with the update on the bears. There's nothing that I've seen, and we've done some pretty tight looking around here. I haven't seen any tracks or anything like that that have come across our fence lines or any such things, so hopefully they stay well clear of here. We are staying very vigilant, sorry about that, on the situation. We've got some good neighbors that keep us up to date on what they're seeing and what they're hearing locally here. So if you look down there, let me see if I can zoom in on them. There's my father-in-law's namesake. It only let me zoom in a little bit, not enough, but that's Wayne Herbert Jr. down there. That's our bull. He's happy to be up here. Neighbors' cows are still over there. Hopefully they're all bred. That he's not wanting to crowd the fence anymore. He doesn't seem to be over there bellowing all morning and all night again, trying to go to breed them. But anyways, that's him coming right there. Him and the dog have a love-hate relationship. Dog loves to harass him, and he hates it. But anyways, that's all right. Other than that, once he puts him in his place, he's good to go. There's our girl that needs to get her feet done. That's 25. She's had a hard go the last couple of years. Anyway, there's the big boy over here. To be perfectly honest, if you really look at him, if you had a picture of my father-in-law and this bull side by side, they kind of look alike. Father-in-law thinks he's a stud, but I don't know about that. But anyways, that's our bull right there. He's the herd man. Anyways, folks, fall's kicking in pretty strong here in Alberta. We don't get the beautiful red colors like they do on the east coast or of Canada and the US, but we get some nice yellows and greens and things like that. We've been prepping our firewood supply quite heavily so that we're ready to go for when the nasty stuff does fall from the sky. I think we're in pretty darn good shape that way. After this video, we've got fencing to do. We've got a small corral area that we're going to work on, and we just installed a gate, so we got to prep the area around that and tighten up some fencing and stuff. But if If you like the content you're seeing, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Maybe share it with your friends. If this kind of things you like to see. We'd, as a small farming operation, if you're giving us that thumbs up, it sure changes things on the algorithm with YouTube, and they'll promote our videos and our content, and let people see what we're trying to do as a first generation family that started out here in Alberta with a ranch, and trying to build something up. It's not my only thing I do for a living. I do work in Alberta oil and gas, but this is the plan. This is what we're heading to. So if you could give us that thumbs up and the subscribe, maybe click the little bell for more videos when we get them out, it'd be much appreciated. And you guys all take care and stay safe. Have a great day from S&C Livestock.